Haskell, first up.
Was really up to date.
Getting our bodies right, cry.
Anything
Get my body right, I do it.
How much did it help to have that bye week to get a week to rest actually when you didn't practice as much?
It was really crucial. I got my rest, but it was also I can make my corrections and do, watch film, get on the film, and look at stuff that other teams are looking at, and improve my gameplay.
Haskell, is it your opinion that you guys are practicing and preparing like a championship team? Did y'all go through any metamorphosis after the Oregon game, or did you feel like the prep was always there? But just what has it been like the last several weeks? I mean, you feel like you kind of know what it takes.
It was just the sense of urgency, and two, the standard. We understood that we weren't playing to the standard, and we have to hold ourselves accountable for our responsibilities on the field.
Did anybody address that? Any of you players stand up in front of the team and address those kind of things?
We all kind of just came together and understood that what the way that we were playing wasn't up to par. It wasn't up to Ohio State par, and wasn't of the standard. So we all stood up and promised to each other that we need to play our best game.
Can you state that standard? I mean, can you put that into words? What is that standard?
Like goals, like small goals, like got to hold the team to 100 yards rushing. Winning the down and distance, winning field position, stuff like that, and setting small goals for every game so that guys have a goal going into the game and how they need to play and what standard they need to play at.
I imagine you thought your depth at defensive tackle was pretty good this year, Haskell. Is it even better than you thought with like some young guys stepping up, like Tyreek Williams and maybe some other guys? Like, just your thoughts on the depth of D tackle for you guys?
It was just the depth, and that was good, but also it's hard because with experience comes confidence, and some guys, you needed to go through those games and get those game reps in, so that you can build confidence in yourself, and that's why you see guys like Tyreek Williams, Ty Hamilton stepping up to the plate and showing up in big games.
You had a breakout year last year. How are you even better this year? I don't know if it's like strength-wise, technique-wise, what some ways you're even better this year after your breakout?
I feel my motor and my ability to play deep into games, going from 32, 35 reps to 42, 50 reps, and being able to sustain that for a whole game.
Haskell, you just said that it's crucial having or at least a start for the bye week. What do you personally feel about bye weeks? Is it better to maybe have a week off in the middle of the season to recoup, or would you rather just play through and kind of get it all over with at once?
I think it's good that you have a week off, in the sense that there's now film out there on yourself, and you are able to watch yourself, see how you actually play, because you're so busy watching other teams, you never really watch yourself and understand how other teams are game planning for you and those around you. So it's really good. It's a learning experience, and it's also the ability to just catch up on film and how to critique yourself. Just don't be relaxed. Yeah, they have a lot of weapons, both at receiver and running back, and so just not being relaxed, being able to finish games. That's huge. Yeah, no, they have a great offensive line. A lot of big dudes, and we just have to play our best game.
Haskell, Ryan Day's spoken in the past about circling care of your mental fortitude just as much as like the physical.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk a little bit about what that looks like within the program?
You know, just being very transparent. You know, he's a very transparent coach, and his door is always open, whether he's in a meeting or not. You know, we can always come to him and talk to him, and we have the resources around the facility. You know, whenever guys are like homesick, freshmen are homesick, when dudes are going through things off the field, you know, we have resources and people to go to for those answers other than our family and friends.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
What was your reaction to Purdue beating Iowa last week? Is it kind of a reminder for this team that it's not to take any team for granted in this league?
I mean, yeah, it just comes to what I said, you know, in the beginning of the season after our loss. You know, there's a lot of ball left to play. Everybody thought everything was set in stone in the beginning of the season. Like, you still have to play the whole season and get to the, to the championship, So the goal has always been to get to the Big Ten. And, just you can't sleep on any team in the Big Ten at all because everybody's good.
How much have you seen the leadership on this team evolve over the course of the first half of the season?
It's been really unique. You know, a lot of guys that, weren't leaders or weren't looked at as guys as leaders are stepping up and they're speaking. And, even though, you have guys like me who are captains, it's just I'm a captain, that's all. But there's a bunch of leaders on this team and those who have leadership roles.
Who are some of the guys who maybe weren't leaders at the start of the year who feel like have become leaders now?
I feel that, my man Jerron Cage has really stepped up and been outspoken. Guys like Ronnie Hickman have stepped up, in big ways. Dudes like, Cody Simon, Tommy Eichenberg, guys like that. From my standpoint on the defensive side, I can't speak for the offensive side, but I know for me personally, those guys have really stepped up and made their voice known.
How much of a role do you think that's played in this defensive improvement that those guys have stepped up and they have started to set the tone in the defensive room?
And it's the aspect of, they're showing their confidence. They're showing that, you can trust in me that I'm going to do my job on the field, and that's all that really matters.
Over the last few years, how has it been sort of mentally preparing for games and just getting that mental fortitude to a point where you feel like you're ready to play every Saturday, given anything else that's been going on outside of football?
For me personally?
Yeah.
I think it's just for me, I really like to lock in as the game gets closer. Once, just like any regular week, once I believe in the game plan, once I understand, like when we get to Thursday, once I need to fully understand the game plan and, be crisp, and that's our walkthrough. And that's our last dress up before the game. So for me personally, it's just shutting out everything off the field and getting on the film and getting locked in with the game plan.
Can you talk a little bit about the sort of stigma that comes with football players and like discussing mental health, things that might be affecting them outside of football, and what that sort of looks like for you and maybe this week program?
I think the stigma is also just, it's Ohio State, it's high standards, and, the fans are fanatics, and they know the standard that is uphold here in Ohio. So it's hard because a lot of guys, you're on your phone, you have social media, you have friends, you have family, and those are the things that guys have to deal with off the field. Some guys' journeys happen a lot faster than other guys. Some happen in 2, maybe 3 years. Some might happen in their fifth year. So it's just hard. Those are the things that guys deal with off the field. Why aren't you playing? Why aren't you, holding up that expectation? Because everybody on this field was a 5-star, 4-star at some point in high school, and they come out of high school being the top dog, and then now you're around a whole bunch of top dogs, and it's hard when you already had that expectation in high school, and then when you get to college, everything's equated. So it's just you have to start from scratch, and that's what some cats deal with off the field.
Earlier on the line, how do you think some of the younger guys have been developing and progressing in practice?
Just comes back to what I said earlier, confidence, getting those game reps, not only game reps, but, practice reps and understanding, fully diving in and believing in our scheme and what we do on defense.
Last year, Ohio State beat Indiana pretty handily, but a lot was made about how they closed the game in the second half. And in the Big Ten, you read the rules about Ohio State going into the Big Ten championship game. You feel like you have something to prove in Bloomington this weekend to kind of show that
Mhm.
what we can do against Indiana?
I think, you know, not only just Indiana, but you have to prove yourself every week. Especially coming off a year like last year, a lot of people were, you know, the stigma was that, you know, Ohio State's just favored, Ohio State's given this, but comes again, we have to prove ourselves every week in that aspect.
What did the 2 weeks do for you? What a week off do for you guys? Because 6 games is 6 games.
Hmm.
It's a lot of football.
I mean, we played six games this time. Last year, we were going into the Big Ten, so like, for instance, coming up for air, you know, catching your breath, guys getting healthy like myself, and just getting ready for the long haul, the second half of the season. Mm-hmm.
You guys are going to Clemson, actually. Yeah, because like, you have 5 regular season games,
Mm-hmm.
3 postseason games.
Yep. I think it's about, you know, it was a rough year, COVID year, and especially just adjusting to everything that was thrown at. A unique year, crazy year, but we got it done.
Coming back where it's like you just gotta win, because you gotta catch up with where everybody else is. And also how the 2019 season, Penn State, Michigan, Big Ten championship, Clemson, like I think Ryan did better than like March Madness.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you guys are about to hit a little stretch like that again now with those new teams that are top 10, top 11. But does it give off that same feeling as you guys come off these rivalries?
Yeah, every game is an elimination game from this point on. Like, you know, you have teams like Penn State who are undefeated. You guys, you got other teams like, you know, Michigan State that are undefeated, and so it's just every game from here on out is an elimination game, and that's why it's crucial. It's a crucial moment in the season, and it's a long haul.
When you look back on last year,
question
that's
right here.
crazy for you. Like, middle of a global pandemic, you
Mhm.
had an incident over the summer, lost your life. Then you have your breakout season. How do you look back on that? I'm sure it's still a whirlwind. It's not even that long ago. How do you look back on last year?
I just look back on last year as a blessing, you know, not only being able to have life and come out of my situation, but also just being able to play ball. You know, it was the first time any of us experienced something out of our hands taken away from us. And for us to come out of that and be strong and finish the way that we did was very unique, in my opinion.
Those 17 and 18 teams versus this team, what's different about this year?
It's a developmental year. You know, I feel that this year is unique because we have young minds. We have a lot of energy. Those years we had a lot of experience, but I feel that this year is just every year is unique, and every year comes with different faces and different names. And I feel that this year is just different. It's just different. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, right here in the middle, Taraja Mitchell. Oh, big time. You're big time. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How y'all doing? I would say definitely the confidence. I feel like the confidence is skyrocketing. Guys are out there. We're playing comfortable. We're having fun. We're just flying to the ball. So we're enjoying it right now. Yeah. I haven't said it's haven't been tough at all, really. You know, I still keep in contact with those guys. Those are my brothers for life. So when we're out here on this field, I mean, obviously, I just gotta do my best part of helping the team. So like when I'm on the field, it's that really doesn't cross my mind much. And like I said, I keep in contact with those guys. So like when I'm on the field, it's about those 11 guys on the field.
When that happened, were you thinking, I've got to become even more of a leader?
I mean, yeah, that's crossed the mind. Like I said, those guys came in with me, and we've always, you know, been the guys that's looked up to in the unit. So it's definitely been like that's something on my mind. Okay, I got to step up even more. Like I'm the lone senior, me and EA. So I just got like that's how it's been. Yeah, I can say he transferred in, but we're only guys that's been here for like been in college football for a while. So.
Coach Foster was talking yesterday to us. He talked about, we only have 6 healthy scholarship linebackers, but he likes the 6. Speak on that a little bit. It's a small room, Taraja, but it seems like the guys that are playing a lot are playing well.
Oh, most definitely. We're all in. Every day we're coming in, we're putting in the work. We coming in early, staying extra after, whatever it takes to, you know, keep getting better, so we can win the national championship. That's the goal.
How are you feeling right now? I mean, you had to wait your turn, and now it's all coming together. You're a starter and a captain all at once. You had to wait for 3 years, now all at once you're a captain and a starter. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. All the glory goes to God. I just trust His timing, and He's put me in this position. I'm just happy to be in this position, and I'm just taking advantage of it. Make sure I show up every day, put in the work. Can you say the last part again? I can't hear you. I wouldn't really say I learned much about myself. I kind of continue to just lead, but I just understand that those guys are gone, so I got to step up even more. So, and I've been doing that.
You 3 guys came in here together, and obviously you guys waited around forever to get the opportunity. And the first time we talked to you, you had this series, and finally, here's my opportunity, which is the case for all of you guys. Now, 3 different paths, and they kind of played out very differently. I don't know, is that weird? Like, what's that like? You come in here with these three. One plays a little bit more loudly than the other one. How personally, how is that?
Ways, and I feel like at the end of the day, all 3 of us, we put in the work, and wherever those guys end up going, it's gonna work out for all of us.
It's probably way too early to ask you that. Even if you wanted to.
Day at a time. When that time comes, I'll make the decision. But right now, veteran offense. I think they got some great guys. Great running back, Stephen Carr, Fogels. He's a beast, and I feel like Tuttle's getting it together. So I feel like they're a great team, and we got to make sure we bring our A game. 7:30 game. I'm pretty sure the atmosphere is gonna be crazy. We got to make sure we bring our A game.
Simply, I mean, what is this linebacker bring? What do you guys do? What about you guys? What makes you guys stand out?
I feel like we're a very disciplined unit. Even if we don't get it right, we're the second time we're on it. Like I said, we come in early. I feel like we're the horses, we're the workhorses. We come in early, we stay late. We put in the work, all of us.
Did that help? Like in terms of the transition with all like everything that's gone on throughout the first 6 weeks for you guys. I mean, it's a lot of change in that room. Did that consistent mentality of say going in every day, that hard work? I mean, did that kind of help you guys transition into something that that was more consistent than maybe it seemed like from the outside looking in?
Just looking at it like we kind of changed the whole structure of a defense, and that speaks to all the players. To me, like everybody kind of we're running a whole new defense within a quick amount of time, and it's clicking for us. And that just speaks to how everybody's all in on this.
What was that transition like? How hard is it to do that in the middle of the season?
It's very hard. Like I said, it speaks to the character of the guys on that defense. I remember talking to you guys after Oregon. I said, well, we're going to get it fixed, and that's the mindset of everybody on this team. So we just keep climbing.
That's really what happened. Then Tulsa was kind of in the middle of that transition, and that's probably why you struggled in that game. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair. Still learning it.
And you guys are rotating a lot now. I think you've got 200 and some snaps.
Yeah.
You need about half the snaps. You lead the team. You lead the linebackers in that.
That's always great to have depth. You know, I feel like a lot of programs across the country don't have that, and we're blessed to have that. So it's always great to have depth. So I'm happy about that.
What's the captain's role in that, in ensuring that the defense is transitioning well, that you're doing your job, making sure that the rest of the room follows in your direction?
Just leading by example. You know, like I said, I come in there early, stand after, and everybody does that. I feel like that's the state of the defense right now. We're in a, I wouldn't say a panic, but it's a sense of urgency, and we understand we want to be the best defense in the country, so we're making sure all our efforts towards that.
Do you feel like Tommy, Cody, Steele, are those guys that can follow?
Most definitely, they're workhorses. In my opinion, I think they'll all three of them be future captains of this team. So, man. He's gonna be one of the best to play here, in my opinion. Like just what he brings to the table. Like you see it when he's on the field. He makes plays, and it's very impressive to see him make that switch and see him just hit the ground running like that. He's good. He's on. He's quick. He's quick with it as far as learning, and it's a blessing to have him in the unit for sure.
How would you describe yourself as a linebacker, Taraja?
Like I said, I'm physical. I love contact. I don't run away from contact. And now I'm developing like my mental part of the game, like starting to diagnose plays, and that's where I want to develop as a linebacker, the mental part.
Well, you guys have been diagnosing some good pick sixes here.
Oh, most definitely.
You guys as a unit have a couple of them, but you have yet to take one to the house. You guys jealous of them defensive backs at all?
Are we gonna get one? One thing about Ohio State, we compete, so we're gonna get one. The unit gonna get one for sure.
Well, one of the things that I've noticed, at least some of the research that I've done personally, I went back to at least 1960, and I never saw at all a team in a single year have 4 straight games with 4 pick sixes, and you guys have done that. What would you say has led to that transformation from what we saw the first couple of games of the season to now? You guys just hit that point. It's almost like a complete.
Oh man, like I said, it just speaks to the mentality of the guys on the defense. Like I said, we after the Oregon game, we kind of came together and was like, we're gonna get this fixed, and it's showing on the field, it's showing in practice. We're practicing better, and like I said, it's showing up in the games, and we're blessed to have pick sixes and everything. So it's going well for us right now. We just gotta keep rolling. We're not riding a roller coaster here, so we just every day we're coming in and putting in the work.
If you had to place money on who gets the next pick six in the linebacker unit, who's it gonna be?
Me. It's coming.
Were you surprised at how much you guys changed defensively? I feel like sometimes when teams have issues they got to work through, they'll tweak something here or there. You guys, like you said, are basically playing a totally new defense than you were the first 2 weeks of the season. Did you think that was going to happen? The changes would be that drastic?
I trust in our coaches, so whatever they put out there, that wasn't the mindset. The mindset as a player, we just want to get better. And with the coaches, when the coaches came to us with whatever scheme we're running, we were just like, all right, we're going to be all in on this. Let's do it.
How did that happen? Was it a gradual thing, or did they come in Sunday after the Oregon game and say, like, forget what we've been doing, this is our defense?
It kind of was a gradual thing, over a course of a week. And like I said, we just came together as players, as coaches, and we said we're going to get it fixed. Like, the one thing about this group, we're resilient. We're not giving up. We're going to get it fixed, and we're starting to do that. The clothing brand's going well. Right now, I've kind of got it on the rocks. My biggest focus right now is on winning the national championship with this team. So I kind of put it on the rocks. But I did jump something in September. It went well. It went great. I'm not sure the exact number, how many shirts I sold, but hoodies and stuff I sold. But it was a good amount, and it's going well. But right now, it's kind of on the back burner, focusing on the season. Oh, most definitely. I want to get some out for the holidays as well. I feel like it's a great time. So that's the goal, kind of rolling forward. Yes, you can. I have it's a link in my bio, abovetherealm.shop. You can say you can.
I'm curious. This room has been getting a lot of attention over the past 6 weeks. Whether it's the changes, whether it's seeing the changes in personnel, and I'm curious as to. It seems like from the outside, there's not a lot of consistency. Do you guys feel consistency in the Ohio State linebacker room, and why?
Like I said, we don't really focus on what much the outside has to say. You know, we just, like I said, we come in every day and just put in the work and try to make sure we put the best results on the field. Like I said, it's been a change in defense and changing this, changing that, but we're kind of making sure we just come out and be consistent with our effort and how hard we work. That's where the consistency for the linebacker unit lays at for me.
Last question right here. As a veteran, you're in here. You waited 3 years to play. You're in the spotlight. 2 weeks into the season, the defense changes. You have a bunch of guys that never played linebacker before with you. I mean, do people fully appreciate the difficulty of what you guys had to do in the last month? Do you think?
From the outside, I don't think so. But that's life, you know. Life is always gonna have its challenges. It's gonna have its bumps in the road, and you just got. For me personally, I just trust in God, you know, and come out every day. And like it's a challenge for sure, but not everybody can do it. If everybody could do it, then you would see this a lot more often in college football. But just putting in the work every day, and it's gonna work out well for us.
Thank you, Roger.